Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how you're going to raise a pull request for any changes which you are making in your local code. Okay, so in other videos I already showed you how you can fork the code from a remote repo called geo-tagging-farm from images and then clone it into your local. Okay, there are two separate videos for that. They are mentioned in the description of this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you are going to send changes from your local system, which you have already forked and cloned. Okay, so this code is already cloned. Now I want to raise a pull request. Sorry, send the code to my remote and then raise a pull request. So here, if I see get status, so right now I'm in my folder, which is over here. I'll go to annotations.json and I want to make some changes over here. So let's say I want to make some changes of the code where the entry is not correct over here. Okay, so let's see, I think some entries are not properly entered, and these are the latitude longitude values. Let's just make some change over here from 86 point, or let's see colon space 0.0. Yeah, you can see some entry number 60 here, so let's just put in the value here as 88 and or just say 89, and we are also putting 89 over here. Now I want to send these changes to the server, so I say git status and it says that annotations.json is modified because this is the file which we are changing. Now what I do is git space add space dot git space commit -m updated annotations.json is my changes. So and then I say git push. Okay, so when I do git push, it is pushing the code from my local into the remote of mine, right? Now when I say git status again, it will say that it is already up to date. Okay, now if I see where is this pointing to, git remote -v will tell me where is my remote currently pointing to for this particular folder. So it is pointing to github.com agrigpt25, which is my repo, / geo-tagging farm from images, which is my repo. Okay, now what I do is I go to my repo. Okay, the code has moved from my system to here. Okay, so if I select the branches, currently it has all the branches. So ideally you should have created a local branch for yourself, okay, in the local system, right? So what we'll do is git checkout -b, we will say is what is this? Annotation. Okay, let's say it's an annotation branch. Okay, now it moves to the new branch, so I say git branch, so it will tell me I'm in the annotation branch. Okay, so now let's try to make a change. We'll say we made it 89.1. okay, and this also will make it 89.1. okay, and save it. Now when I say git status, again you will see that this changed. So we git space add space git commit -m sending a change in annotation. Okay, and then I say git push. Okay, now it says the moment I created, it says that I cannot send it because there is no upstream branch. What is the no upstream branch? Because my remote repo does not have this branch yet. Whatever branch I created now, I created in my local, it's not in my remote. So what I do is I go here, I run this command which is given by this git push -upstream, just paste it over here and just run it, and it will create the remote branch and push the code. Now if you reload this page, you will see that this annotation_branch has been created, correct? So now when I click on code, in this drop down I will see main and annotation_branch. Okay, so in annotation_branch, if I open the GPS_fine tuning, if I go to data, and click on annotation.json for this image id 60, right, I'll be able to see the data here 89.1. so the code changes have come to my GitHub, correct? Now I need to push this into the main repo from where I forked this, correct, which is alumnex-ai-labs/geo-tagging farm from main, correct? So what I do is I go to pull request tab, and here I say new pull request. So in this new pull request, what I do is on the right side I select my branch first, which is annotation_branch, from where I'm raising the PR, and then I select the repo, which is again agrigpt25, and then /geo-tagging farm images, and then I select the remote where I want to send the PR. So over here in the remote I want to select dev, I don't want to send to main. Okay, and the base repository is correct, alumnex-ai-labs geo-tagging farm from images. So now that the right and left are correct, right, from annotation branch to dev, and from my repo to that repo, I say create pull request. So title I can give whatever I want, I say create pull request. Now once I raise a pull request, the pull request is open. Okay, so now when I click on the tab, I can see annotation branch is an open pull request. Now when I go to the repo, right, where I'm sending the pull request to, over there, the person who's maintaining and managing that repo, that is Alumnex AI Labs repo, they can see that this pull request what you have raised is seen over here as annotation underscore branch. And what they will do is they will review the pull request in terms of what files have changed and what really happened. So they'll see that, oh, you made these changes. Okay, great. And then they will look at it and then they will merge the pull request. Okay. So once they merge the pull request, the code gets merged into dev branch. Okay. And then they will raise the pull request from the dev branch to the main branch. Okay. So we select the dev branch. So within the same repo, we raise it from the dev branch to the main branch and updated the annotations. Okay. And then create pull request, and then the for this pull request we merge. Again, this is all done by the administrator, but I'm still showing you how it is done. So once it is merged, it goes into the main repo from where other people can pull the code. Okay, so this is the process for raising a pull request.